If we go to my releases, sort by this frame thing to, let's start some marketing. Let's have a little fun here and see if this actually works out for me. This might actually be a terrible, terrible idea because we're technically marketing 2 mobile operating systems, both of which are great, but maybe there's different feature sets. Either way, December 2023, we lost over half of our money. So, let's see what happens here. Let's see how this goes. Can we get this finished, please? Get Mobile Quest 3 over, and then get Mobile Quest 2 over as well. Doesn't look like it's going to get finished today. That's kind of annoying. So SOS 2 and Frame Thing 2, hopefully we'll see some profits. Can't deal with the load from Mobile Quest 3. Really? Seriously? Which server are we looking at here? Main server has Mobile Quest 3 on it. The main server is broken. There's something wrong with my main server, and I don't remember where my main server is. Oh, something is broken on it. Okay. Are we going to get maintenance over there, or are we just going to pretend that's not broken? Let's maybe call some maintenance to come in a little bit later in the day, because we don't have... We have some of it, but I feel like we don't have enough. So let's say like 6 p.m., apply higher maintenance. So like 10 maintenance people to come in at 6 p.m. And hopefully we can fix that. Anyway, let's have a look at profits. How are we doing? Heading for bankruptcy. I disagree. So SOS 2 and Frame Thing 2 both tanked in profits there. That's really, really, really disappointing. They have technically both turned profits, but if we look at all software, I have a funny feeling that I've actually... honestly, not... I mean, if we look here, so that's all releases, right? So Frame Thing 2 was there. Frame Thing 2 and SOS 2 have made more profits than the X5 and the Next Stop OS. So I don't think either of those IPs are actually doing so good. I don't think either of them are doing very well at all. So what do we got here? Tango Kingdom has been acquired by Slapple for £164 million, along with 5 original IPs. What were those IPs? So Frame Thing, obviously, the original was outstanding. Anti-Evil Trap Fighter. Let's maybe sell that. Desk Mate Pro. Let's... I guess sell that as well. And did we get anything else? I mean, we got Frame Thing. I guess we probably got rid of like a sequel there as well. Cursed Clans, we didn't invent, and Bit Engine we didn't invent either. That's fine. What's my most expensive thing right here? 110 for SOS 2. Oh dear. That's probably not done us any favors. That's probably hurt us a little bit there, having it be so expensive. Also, this is coming along amazingly. I'm curious to see when Cursed Clans Rebirth could be released. Also, do we have anything else going out this year? Well, actually, it's just turned 2024, so April is Slap 7, Slapple Sites 3 in November, and that's it. Then there's nothing in 2025 or 26. There's one thing in 27, one in 28, nothing in 29, then one in 30. So, basically... Oh, wow, more of my servers are going? Where are my maintenance guys? Unless it's IT support. Like, is that what we need here? Is IT support gonna fix that? I mean, maybe it is. I feel like it totally is. Computer servers and print. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Let's have more IT support come in at 6 a.m. as well. There we go. So IT support will come in the morning and fix up my servers. Now let's see. Profits last month, only 2 million. Ouch. I feel like that's probably down to the fact that most of my servers aren't working. I feel like that's partially what's going on here, but the servers still aren't fixed. I think they might have, yeah, they have just been fixed. Okay. So that's back online. Did I just over-design this? No, I didn't. Well, that's good news. So the main server's back up. Our services have resumed after 2 months of inactivity there, which probably did us a lot of damage. So I guess we'll see what happens. Will we see the profits go up a little bit? No, they've actually completely tanked. Not even 1 million last month. Not even 1 million last month. Yeah, X5 is starting to take off a little bit. Next stop, not so much. That's frustrating. I definitely made a mistake going in on Frame Thing 2. Yeah, I 100% should not have bought that company. I should have went with my gut. I should have went with my plan that I've had this entire time. And I should have bought the company that owns X, whatever, the X. That's the one I should have bought. That's annoying. That's really, really annoying. I can't believe I did that. I should have went with the plan. I say I should have went with my gut. I went with my gut and it wasn't the right thing. I should have stuck to the plan that we've had this entire time. And I didn't. And now we're losing money because our operating systems just aren't doing so good. Slap 7's released. It's good. It has 2.5 million units in stock. Are we about to see Slap 7 slap it out of the park? I feel like we might be. Let's put it on these operating systems right here. Let's get Slap 7 onto our own operating systems because it's a fairly high profile release. 2.5 million units printed automatically. So, I mean, there's a lot of followers on Slap 7. And, I mean, if we look at our releases again, let's see, highest profit. Slap 6 is up there, number 4, with 100 million, followed by Slap 2, so we might actually see Slap 7 turn some really good money. There's definitely an install base for it. There's definitely a fan base for it. Someone else is dead. That's a shame. 120,000 pounds. That's all right. I really hope this works. I really hope we turn a profit here. We are about to find out. Slap 7. There's a small profit. We did get a boost in SOS2 and Frame Thing 2. Slap 7 might be worth the price. Still need to make a name for ourselves in that market. I disagree. Slap 7, 1.7 million. That's respectable. Slap for Gold 4, doing better than I thought it would. But that is respectable. That is a small profit of 1.8 million pounds. So I think that's a step in the right direction. But I think if we really want this thing to sell, if we really want to turn some incredible profits in Slap 7, we might just have no choice but to port it to... What about the older... What about we port it to a console, right? And then we port it to everything back here. So it's available on old operating systems, but it's not available on the competing phone operating systems. So what we'll end up with is a decent market and a decent number of people that will be interested in buying the latest version of Slap, but you can't buy it on the operating systems we are currently competing with. I think that might work out for us. And we'll find out pretty immediately. It's not going to take much. It's going to be the end of this month that we find out. If this doesn't work, then we are a little screwed. Because we're never going to have enough money to buy out that other company. Not at this point. Well, we will, but you know what I mean. We have the most money in the bank. We are still worth the most. But we need... We could buy Shine Productions. We have the money to buy Shine Productions. Or Slide Spin Studios, rather. No, we don't. Hold on a minute. So Slide Spin does... What do you release? What does Slide Spin do? So you guys are the X. We can't afford you. Shine Productions is the next stop OS. So we could acquire another competitor and see how that goes. Now let's see here. Monthly profits were actually down there. That's not good. Slap 7, 1.6 million. Man, I'm disappointed. I'm actually disappointed. I'm actually really frustrated at this. I thought we were gonna make it work. I thought we were gonna manage it. I thought it was gonna work out for us, but apparently not. Also, I'm totally realizing we should put a lounge in here. We could get like a lounge in beside the office and the servers there, because that's probably gonna stop with a lot of the social complaints. So let's do like something like this. Just get a couple of sofas. Maybe move that one a little bit to there. Let's see. Can I get this to line up properly? So right there. We'll get some lamps in. We'll do one there and there. Then on the wall opposite, we could do some TVs. I don't know if we want to do TVs. Maybe more sofas. Something like that. Rotate it a little bit. Do that kind of thing. I don't think that'll work. We could do more sofas over on this wall. I think we'll do that just to again give them plenty of seating space. Obviously the doors have to open a little bit there, but that should be all right. That'll help them to sort of chill. Let's make the furniture a little bit more sort of purpley blue there. Something just a little bit more like that I think will work. It's a weird looking room, I gotta admit. It's a weird looking room here. Can I get this to like... Can I get this to go in here nicely if I make the grid a bit smaller? Sort of. We'll put it there. We'll get one there and there. And we'll do this sort of thing for like a table in the center over here. So that needs to go that way. That can go there, and that should work out. We can select all the tables, make those a nice sort of white color. Obviously, the room is largely empty still. I mean, I don't know, break room, I guess. Let's see what we can do here. So let's get some alcohol in. Let's do like a nice plant there. Let's get a water cooler over by the window. We could do a vending machine by the door. Make it sort of like a different color as well. So like, let's go for white in the vending machine. I think a TV could be an idea. Unfortunately, we can't place one anywhere but there, which we're not going to do. Some paintings probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know, there's not a lot to put in here. I just want to make the room a little more pleasant. So I think a little bit more alcohol might do that job. And I guess... Can I select everything in the room and then duplicate it? Rotate it that way and then put it over here? So I think like that. think something like... Can I get the grid back to normal size, please? Okay, well, that's not going to work. That might work, though. But now this needs to rotate that way. And I still... Really? I think that's right. Yeah, that's perfect. So that room and that room are both going to be limited to just be lounges. So we'll see if anyone actually uses them, which they actually do, which is fantastic. So they might actually get their social needs up a little bit from the lounges. Finished printing job for Slapple Sites 3. I'm a little nervous about that, I'll be honest. Let's make the lounges a bit brighter. I think that works. A bit weird looking, but it'll do. So Slapple Sites 3 has just got done printing. It's not actually listed in there, so how many... When does it release? November. So it's done way ahead of schedule. I can only assume that no one's interested in it. Man, I don't know what we do with the company here. I don't know where we go with it. Because we just haven't made anywhere near as much money as I was hoping we'd make off of, well, anything. We did turn 5 million last month. Where did that come from? Slap 7. Interesting. That's very interesting. So now it's just these operating systems that we need to, like they've got a huge install base. I think the next stop OS 7. I think we need that. Let's port to it. I'll allow that. Let's look at all software. So the next stop OS 7 has 298,000 active users. SOS 2 doesn't have that. That's annoying. That's annoying. So Shine Productions will not give me... They won't give me the IP. But I could buy the company. Make an offer on digital distribution. Please make Shine Production an offer on how big a revenue cut you will receive for digital sales in %. 10. Not interested. All right. Wait a month. That's fine. Slide spin. Let's say 5. I'll take 5% revenue in your digital sales. You guys, let's do the same. I'll take 5%. Duck Limited. I didn't even know this was a thing I could do. Let's say 5%. Shine Productions, I'm gonna have to wait on you. I'm so tempted to buy that company though. Sick Digital. They would have taken 5.2. I guess if they'll take more than 5, then sure. 2.8, no, 5. Stick Hook. 5.5, let's do it. Treat Monday Studios. 5, not interested. Okay, not my problem. Eyewear, let's see here. 2.1, 5, I'll take it. Slide Limited. 5. And Flash Trip will be the last one. Let's see what we can get there. Go for another 5. All right, so I'm taking 5% on a lot of products. I'm actually kind of curious to see where that comes from. So digital distribution. Distribution's here. Minus 1.2 million. Does that mean in theory we're going to start making money on distribution? Or is that... Would that be like dividends or something like that? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll figure it out. So let's see how our profit's going to go. 5.5 million is going to go to 4. Okay. Distribution's not minus 418,000. That's not bad, actually. We knocked almost $1 million off of our costs. So we're taking a good amount of money from those companies. I'll tell you what. Let's take a risk. Let's take a huge, potentially really dumb risk. I want the next stop OS IP. I want that intellectual property. We are going to take over Shine Productions. We have no money left. Not really. But we do have the next stop OS 7, which we can now market with a budget of 50,000. So let's see how that works for us. It actually didn't make a lot of money last month. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll see how that works out for us. We'll see where that goes, because apparently the only thing selling is the X. So maybe I have catastrophically messed up here and bought 2 companies when I really only needed to buy 1 in order to succeed. That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Where am I in this particular crowd? I want to check something real quick. So me. Can I go to, I'm 44 years old. Can I go to me? Am I down here? No. Am I over here? Have I left? Have I gone home? No, I am at work. I just don't know where I am right now. Me? Me? I'm not around. Oh, there I am. Have I gone gray? No, I'm not actually gray. All right. I can't remember if this game, like, eventually if you get old enough, your character goes gray. I feel like I remember that happening in software. I just don't remember. I don't remember for sure. I guess we'll find out. Either way, let's see what happens with the next stop OS. I feel like we need more marketing teams in all of our operating systems, but I mean, 781,000 is not bad. Heading for bankruptcy? Disagree. Distribution rights just fell through the floor because I realized we're not taking any profits or anything from those other companies. Let's go. So let's look at bank. We are way down here. Looking at worth, we are here. So let's go to all these companies and see what we can do on 7.2, yes please. Let's see what we can do on digital distribution for all of these guys. I want 5 minimum. That's where I'm at here, so I'll take 8.3. I realize what I need to be fist hard. I feel like we've seen that before. 8.1. Let's see here. A 9.6. Can I push for a 10? I can. I'll take a 10% on that. Cloud tap. Let's see what we can get from you. 10.2. Yes, please. Let's see here. You guys will give me a 4.4. I think I can get a 5. I'll take a 5 there. Fly Studio. Let's see. You'll give me 11.4. No problem. No problem. You guys will give me 6.6. You guys will give me 4.5. I reckon I can get a 5. Thank you. Time Slam Corp. You'll give me 11.1. Hick LLC will give me 7.7. Smile Delight. 6.8. Basically, I'm just taking a lot of money for selling their stuff. That's basically what's going on here, and I'm okay with that. If they want to use my platform, I'm basically Steam. That's where I'm at here. It also makes me wonder that if I started with 1 employee and literally only had servers and did distribution, could you turn a profit? That might be something I need to do as like a tiny little mini series, like 1 or 2 videos on Software Inc. to see if you can actually turn a profit as a purely like digital distribution platform by just taking a percentage. The only issue is I imagine you need a reputation to do that. So I don't know. I would imagine you would need some kind of reputation to get good deals. But, like I said, who knows? 3.8 million last month. Distribution is going to be 590 there. Little bit of money coming in off the software. I mean, marketing's unavoidable. Slap 7, 9.1. So why did we only make like 3? Salaries are there. Maintenance is 7.6 million. Why is maintenance 7.6 million last month and 8 the month before? I don't know. I have no idea on that. Either way, ladies and gents, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm not really sure where we go from here. I think what we'll do is we'll see what happens with the next Pro Evo slapping. We'll see what happens with Slapple Sites 3 and Slap 8 in 2026. But I think 2030, well, not necessarily 2030, Mobile Quest 4 is going to be my point of cutoff for the Slapple series. So we'll release Mobile Quest 4, we'll see how it turns out, and that's where we'll wrap things up for the Slapple series. But I would be interested in trying the little, distribution company thing as like a 1 or 2 episode thing between this and another series, because I want to get into some modded Software Inc. I've seen a lot of people suggesting mods for this series, and I think I've mentioned before, but I'll mention again, the reason I don't use them is because I don't want to introduce them in the middle of a series when we didn't start with them. So if you have a mod in mind that you would like to see me play on Software Inc., go to my Discord server. It'll be linked in the description. It's also discord.gg/ConflictNerd. There is a suggestions category. There is a suggestions channel. Just be like, hey, I've got a suggestion for Software Inc. It's this mod, and then link to it on Steam. And I'll make sure to go through all of them and see what would work out for a future series. That'll be in a little bit. That's not going to be like tomorrow or like next week, because we still have more time to go with Slapple. But I think, like I said, my cutoff point will be 2030-ish with Mobile Quest 4. So whatever happens, that'll be it. Even if we never manage to buy out that company with the X, whatever happens, that will most likely be it. I also realize I need to just port more things to all of these different operating systems, but that's beside the point. Let's just do that anyway before we wrap up, because I'm an idiot. So I'm not the inventor, but I do want to go to this and this with Tripe Engine 4. And then Slap 7, I think, is already on all of those, which is good. So then Tripe Engine 3 needs to go to both of those as well. Tripe Engine 2 needs to go to both of those. And the original Tripe Engine needs to go to both of those as well. And then I guess we can also... Wait, is the original Tripe Engine... It's not on much. Then we've got all of these things elsewhere that we're not going to worry about. Honestly, so there's Thief World in space. Let's trade that IP for 3 pence. Sign Pause. We could maybe do something with that. I'm going to trade it anyway. Eyewear Style, you guys can have it. Basket World Simulator. Yeah, you can have it for free. Zombie Rebirth in space. There you go, 10p. Bit Engine, we do want to port that to those guys right there. Office Suite did make a hefty profit in July 2000, but we'll trade the IP. Sniffer Fighter. Let's give it Eyewear. Bot OS. We could bring that back. If we ever want to get into computer operating systems before we wrap things up, we'll totally bring that back. The Air Bowl Simulator Lite. Let's trade that IP. Target Trigger Deluxe. Trade that IP. And I think that's everything at this point. So we've got all these porting jobs going. We'll need to port the games over as well. But maybe that'll get more people interested. Oh, we just released Slapple Sites 3. Okay, we'll give it a minute. We'll see what Slapple Sites 3 does. Profit was 4 million. Slapple Sites 3 was not much. Slap 7, 10 million though. That's not bad. We are spending so much on maintenance. How are we up to spending minus 11 million on maintenance? What are we maintaining? Like that's what are we maintaining that is minus 11 million per month? Bills. Bills for power, maybe? Is that maybe what we're looking at? Bills for power because we're using so much on the servers? I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today. Thank you kind of for watching. It's been my pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.